Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving deep into one of the most jaw-dropping, high-stakes dramas unfolding before our very eyes. If you thought things had already hit the fan, buckle up because this is just the beginning. Betrayals, power struggles, and shocking revelations are about to reshape everything we thought we knew. Let's get into it. A House of Secrets, Bill Spencer's gamble that could cost him everything. What happens when you try to bottle up a hurricane, believing you can control it? Sooner or later, the pressure becomes too much, and when that bottle breaks, the storm is unleashed in full force. This is precisely the situation that Dollar Bill Spencer has found himself in, except he's no longer sure if he's the one holding the reins or if the beast he's been hiding will turn against him. From the outside, Bill has always seemed like a man with the upper hand. Ruthless in business, cunning in negotiations, and completely unshaken in the face of adversity, this is the man who built a media empire and outmaneuvered some of the greatest minds in the game. But this time, he may have finally made a fatal miscalculation. It all started with what Bill thought was an act of mercy. Luna Nozawa, a young woman with a tragic and mysterious past, found herself behind bars for a crime so severe it sent shockwaves through the community. Double homicide. A conviction like that isn't something you simply erase, no matter how deep your pockets are. And yet, for reasons that remain as murky as the truth about Luna herself, Bill decided to intervene. Perhaps he saw something in her, a reflection of his own past struggles. Perhaps he thought he could be the hero for once, someone who swooped in and gave a lost soul a second chance. Or maybe, just maybe, Bill had his own agenda from the start. Whatever his motivation, he pulled Luna out of jail and stashed her away in his palatial mansion, a gilded cage masquerading as a second chance at life. At first, things seemed to go according to plan. Luna kept her head down, her existence a closely guarded secret. Bill convinced himself that he could control this situation indefinitely. But the past has a funny way of catching up with you, especially when you least expect it. Enter John Finnegan, the highly respected doctor and devoted husband to Steffi Forrester Finnegan, a man known for his integrity and relentless pursuit of the truth, just uncovered something that shakes Bill's entire house of cards. Finn is Luna's father. Let that sink in. Bill, who thought he could keep Luna hidden indefinitely, now faces the reality that Luna isn't just some stray he picked up. She has a family, a powerful one. Finn's involvement changes everything. He's not just any man, he's a man who will stop at nothing to do what's right. And now that he knows his daughter is out there, under Bill's so-called protection, you can bet he won't rest until she's free. So what does Bill do now? His options are limited. He could try to play damage control, but how do you spin this story in a way that doesn't make him look like a criminal himself? He could attempt to manipulate Finn, but that's a dangerous game when playing against someone with an unwavering moral compass. Or he could do what Bill Spencer does best, strike first and eliminate the threat before it takes him down. The question is, will he go that far? Because if Bill makes one wrong move, the consequences won't just affect him, they'll ripple across the entire landscape, drawing in people who never expected to be part of this twisted game. This isn't just about Luna anymore. This is about survival. Hope Logan, the dawn of a new power player. While Bill Spencer is tangled in a web of secrets, another storm is brewing in a completely different arena, Forrester Creations. And at the center of it is none other than Hope Logan. For years, Hope was seen as the sweet, idealistic woman with a heart of gold. She believed in love, in fairness, in waiting for people to do the right thing. She trusted that if she gave enough of herself, people would eventually see her worth. She was wrong. Hope has spent too long being underestimated, discarded, and treated like an afterthought. She's been dismissed by men, by colleagues, even by family members who have taken her kindness for weakness. But those days? They're officially over. It all came to a head when Hope walked in on Carter Walton, the man she believed would finally be different, locked in a passionate embrace with Daphne Rose. In that moment, something inside her snapped. It wasn't just about Carter betraying her. It was the culmination of years of being overlooked and taken advantage of. And she is done playing the fool. Hope isn't just reacting emotionally, she's strategizing. She knows that Forrester Creations is a business, and in business only one thing matters: power. Yes, Carter technically owns the LLC. But power isn't always about ownership. It's about influence. It's about controlling the narrative. And right now, Hope is in the perfect position to rewrite the story, not just for herself, but for the entire company. The first step? Removing obstacles. And Carter might just be her first target. She could chip away at his credibility, turn key players against him, and make sure that by the time she's done, he's nothing more than a figurehead. But there's also Daphne Rose, whose fragrance line could become a massive threat to Hope's growing ambitions. Cutting Daphne off before she even gets started would be a strategic move, one that would send a clear message: this is Hope's territory now. The danger in all of this? Hope is beginning to enjoy the power. She isn't just making moves out of necessity, she's starting to thrive in the chaos. And that's a transformation no one saw coming. What happens when the woman everyone thought was gentle becomes the most ruthless player of them all? That's a question no one, not Carter, not Daphne, not even Hope herself, has the answer to yet. But one thing is certain: Hope Logan is no longer waiting for approval. She's taking what's hers. And that's it for today's deep dive. Who do you think will come out on top? Bill Spencer, who's barely keeping his dangerous secret under control, or Hope Logan, who's finally embracing the power she's been denied for so long? Drop your theories in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned because the story is far from over.